Good morning everybody and welcome to another video. So today I'm out and about, I'm on another journey to pick up a couple of Lego sets. I've come up to Smiths today. Today is Saturday the 2nd of September and they've got a freebie on which is absolutely amazing. They've got like a little Lego Star Wars Razor Crest. Obviously if you're a Lego fan or Star Wars fan or you just fancy a freebie, get down to Smiths. I have done a little short which I will upload today. Obviously this video will be uploaded tomorrow, so obviously depending when you see this, you're going to potentially not grab the deal, but like I said, I will upload the short. But let's give the little yeah, looking a little bit cloudy today. There's a little bit of blue sky just to the left of me, and then the sun does seem to be out to the right of me, but it's very cloudy. Spyro's being a little menace, he keeps going in the shop. Spyro, come here, Spyro. So in Sheffield at the moment you got buses replacing the trams. It's a pain in the arse, not gonna lie. It's nobody's fault, you know, and it can't be helped, which, you know, completely understandable. I just wish that the trams are back on. We're getting there. Yeah, just taking a little bit longer than usual. Spyro has been absolutely amazing today. He's got dirty, you know, but he basically, yesterday he's got paint on him, so I gave him a wash. Today he's got, I think, either mud or something on him today, so I'm gonna have to give him a water wash when I get home. He does handle it pretty well, to be fair, Baths, and you know, he does pretty well. Not too sure if he likes it, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but that's what he's got to look forward to when we get back home today. Right everybody, so I've got two more sets to show off that I've got from Lego. The first one I got from Amazon. I ordered it yesterday. I was very lucky, I was able to get it delivered in the evening. It was terrible actually. I wasn't really too sure if I should reach out to Amazon to let them know. I mean, there's a picture, but basically the person who delivered my item, they didn't like knock on my door or do my doorbell. You know, like they put the item in my bin. I don't really understand why they did that. Like nobody from Amazon's ever done that before. Like, I don't know if they were in a rush or what the reason is. I mean, personally, I think, you know, like they should have really put it by my door or knocked on my door, but what are you gonna do, buddy? Some people are mad. But I got this. I got the small Venator. So I got the big Venator recently, and now I've got the mini scale one. So very happy to have this, you know, but you know, when I build them, or, you know, depending what I'm going to do with them, it's going to be great to have both of them next to each other. Really happy, really hyped. It's another great set. I got it on Amazon. I want to say it was cheaper than what it usually is. So obviously, if you're interested in buying this set, jump on Amazon. I think that I have seen like a few or a couple of deals on Lego sets. Obviously, at the moment, it's obviously you know, well, between the 1st and the 6th of May is obviously, you know, obviously at Lego, the store. There's obviously got deals. I know Argos, they've had deals for like a while, longer than Lego. I'm not too sure when they're finishing. And the same with Amazon. You know, to be fair, Amazon's very good. They usually have deals on. So jump on anything, you know, anything. Get, you know, have a look. Go everywhere. Get some Lego mad deals. And then I actually got one set in Smiths today. This is the only set that I got in Smiths. But I got this mini scale set as well. Very happy about this. Very happy. Apparently, I don't know if this is true, so don't take my word for it. I've just heard from other YouTubers that I follow, but apparently that they're going to be doing a big UCS set of this, I think sort of like later this year. Could be possibly October, but don't take my word for it. I have been listening to a couple of YouTubers. I need to just sort of double check, but I think it is October. But like I say, don't take my word for it, but it should hopefully be this year, so have a look. But I'm happy to have this set. It's another great set. It's pretty cool. Obviously, you've got an exclusive sort of plaque of it. Obviously, 40 years, obviously, Return of the Jedi. Obviously, you've got like a little sort of like Star Wars logo, obviously, of the name of the ship on it. You've got a little mini, I believe that's a Star Destroyer. I do watch Star Wars, and I do consider myself a fan. I'm not like a huge fan. I don't know everything, so, you know, but I feel very confident that that's going to be a mini Star Destroyer. If I'm right, let me know in the comments. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. I know people on YouTube like to correct people, so if I've made a mistake, let me know, honestly. Nice one, guys. And then also, the last set that I got, this is the free set. I got 2 of them. I'm super happy because I've already said it already, but basically, obviously, I got the big Venator, I want to say last week in August, and I was supposed to get this set as a freebie, but I didn't get it. And then I was at the Lego store yesterday, and I even did a video on it, you know, like I mentioned it in the video. I obviously said that I thought that I was going to get it, but then obviously I did explain in yesterday's video what happened, but I didn't get it in the Lego store, and I was gutted. But I came across, obviously, this information online. I can't remember when. I think it was last week, but it was just on the internet. I think I was just going through Google, and it came up. And I was so happy to get this freebie because, like I said, I'm trying to collect every single The Mandalorian and Grogu sets. Like, all of them. From the first 3 series, from the film, from his appearance in the Book of Boba Fett. I'm trying to get every Mandalorian set because I love the Mandalorian. I think he's absolutely wicked, and I think Grogu's pretty cool as well. But I got 2 of these. I'm very, very happy, honestly. I'm very hyped. I only wanted 1. I mean, like I said, to be fair, like, if Argus did send it to me, and obviously if Lego obviously included it, obviously in the total, obviously if you spend over a certain amount, I would have had 2 anyway. But I'm very happy to have 2. Very hyped. Yeah, I'm very happy, honestly. What I'm tempted to do, actually, because I don't really need 2 of these sets, actually, but basically I'm thinking of maybe doing a little competition for sort of anybody that's on my channel. So basically you need to do 3 things. So first of all, you need to subscribe to my channel, which is free, doesn't cost you a penny. It just takes a little bit of effort to obviously click subscribe, but that's free anyway. The second thing you need to do is you need to like this video, and then the third thing you need to do is you need to write in the comments, "May the 4th be with you." And then I've never done a freebie before, so like I said, like, unless anybody's got any good like websites or places to, like, let's say put a load of names on, and then like a lottery, and it just sort of like mixes it all up, and then it eventually picks one. If anybody knows of any like websites or places that do that, give me a shout. If not, what I might do is, it might be a little bit old-fashioned, but I might maybe just write down everybody's name who enters the competition, and then put all the names like in a box or a hat or something that's quite deep, give it a good mix around, take out a name, and then boom. And then what I'll do is I'll do a video on YouTube and I'll upload it, so you can see that, like, I haven't just picked like a random name or whatever. Like, I've actually given it a good mix around. And then yeah, so like I said, if you're interested in winning one of these, literally 3 things. So just literally subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment "Happy May the 4th." All 3 of those things are free. It just takes like let's say a minute to 2 minutes tops to do just the 3 things. So it's literally a minute to 2 minutes of your time of your life. That's all I'm asking for. 3 things, and then obviously the winner I will send my spare Razor Crest off to. Nice one, guys. So the plan for the day is I'm going back to my mates again, and I'm going to help them with some more painting. Spyro got a bit muddy, buddy, sort of on the way back home. So I gave him a quick little shower. Sort of, rinsed him off like all the muds because it was very dirty, and I'm hoping that I'm a little bit overprotective, right? I feel like I don't know if that's the right words, but obviously he's the first sort of like proper dog that I've ever had. Like, I've looked after dogs, and I grew up with dogs as a kid, but like, I think with him, like, I'm very overprotective sometimes, and I just like to make sure he's happy. And obviously I know, like, if like mud or like paint gets on our skin, like, I think it can get quite itchy, or it's just dirty. Like, I'm very OCD, if I'm honest with you. But like I say, the plan is to go back to my mate's house, to do a bit more painting, and then I might be out tonight. So just keep watching the video. If there's more added to today's vlog, fantastic. If there isn't, come back tomorrow. But I'll try and do a bit more, for you guys. But nice one. Like, comment, subscribe, all of the above. Thank you, everybody, and may the 4th be with you. So this is day 2 of painting. I've definitely got a lot more paint on me today compared to yesterday. I've definitely got a lot more on my face as well. The roller that I've been using, basically they were left in water overnight, and then I basically sort of squeezed out as much water as I could, in all of the rollers, and basically my friend, she basically said that her neighbour, he's a builder, and she said that he said that apparently I think like when somewhere's plastered or something. I don't completely understand it, but basically we've got to use paint with water, basically. We're getting there, and the first coat is done, which is good. She's very happy. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I'm terrible at painting. Never hire me as a painter. Not because I don't want to do it. I'm terrible at it. Like I can kind of just cut in if there's obviously plaster tape or tape obviously like along the edges or like, you know, the top of the wall. But I'm a terrible painter, so never hire me, honestly, never. So me and my mate and her friends, we've just picked her up at the train station. We're just at B&Q at the minute. We're ready to pick up a couple of bits, some paint and some brushes and a few bits and bobs. So let's get in B&Q, shall we? Got a few beers, a few shots. We're about to have a game of poker. Nice one, everybody. £1. Last one standing. Everyone's gone. Poker's over. The beers have been drunken, or the ciders as well. Last one. Let's finish this off, shall we? A little bit more to go. I got this. Last one. Three sips. Third one now. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is over. Actually, I suppose there's a little tiny bit there. Let's finish that off, shall we? There we go. Night night. I'll see you in the next vlog.